This morning in studio, we have King Korn Maze, 3 Greniers. Introduce yourselves, please.
Hi, I'm Jeanette Grenier.
Hi, my name's Justin Grenier.
Hi, my name is Taya Grenier.
And we're talking about the King Korn Maze, and it's fitting that we have 3 Greniers here because it's a family operation. So you guys have been working for 5 years as a family putting this on.
Yeah, good morning. Thanks for having us. This is our 5th year. You know, we've been at this for 5 years, and every year is a new learning experience for us.
So I'm sure the number one question you guys get asked when you guys are running a corn maze is, how do you make the maze? Talk about that process.
We're a little bit old school. We go back to pen and paper for sure. So we map it out on graph paper, and then we go out with some flags, a lawnmower, and a meter roller with the map, and 4 of us, and we go tackle on each maze.
And so you say each maze, you guys have not just one big corn maze, it's a couple of different mazes.
Yeah, we have 4 mazes intertwined with escape routes, and we also have a Eagle 93 one and a Mix 96 cut out in our mazes, which is super cool to have radio stations cut out in our mazes, so you guys will be able to walk through those this September.
And so people are familiar with the logo, they'll be able to make their way up pretty quickly, or how does that...
Yeah, we just cut out the letters like Jeanette mentioned. We're a little old school, so with the lawnmower it's a little tougher to make a logo compared to a couple of straight lines. So we decided to stick to the straight lines for this year. We'll see what we can do next year. Like I say, always improving.
That's awesome. Can't wait to see it. And so you talk about it's 4 of you people out on the field making the corn maze. Does it help that you're family, that you guys can yell loud and make sure everybody hears everything?
Definitely has its pros and cons. It's a lot of family bonding, so we get to learn a lot from each other when we cut mazes and just when we work there together.
And so over the 5 years, you guys have been putting this maze together every single year, and you guys have learned a lot about the way people work their way through the maze.
We love to see the methods that people love to use in our mazes. Some people do X's and arrows on the ground, different rocks. Some people will just not put anything, but we love to see how people get out, and I think it's so interesting to see.
And so is there any like best way to make it through the corn maze, or is it just, you got to work at it?
Yeah, I think it's a lot of patience it's going to take people to get through the corn maze. You know, there's no highway out of there. You just got to make your way to the exit, and sometimes it takes people a little bit longer than other people, and that's just the way it goes. You know, we try to prevent all the tricks that people can use. You know, whenever we go through it, we kick away the rocks and kick away the arrows. That way other people aren't ruining everybody else's lost experience.
And so, some people might think, going to the corn maze is something for younger folks, but you guys are working hard to make sure this is something the whole family can go and check out.
Yeah, definitely. So like we mentioned before, we have 4 little corn mazes, so anybody could go through them. They have different level strengths in there for different ages. It takes 15 to 20 minutes about to do a maze, and then we have all sorts of activities, our fan favorites, the Veiled Pyramid, the mini golf, and the hamster balls, and some new pedal carts coming in this year.
And so there's all these new things you guys are incorporating every single year. Why is it important for you guys to try new things and grow the corn maze to do other things?
I think growing the corn maze is a way for families to return to make it a family tradition. I've had families from year 1 who come back for birthday parties, anniversaries. I just love to see returning people come and have, yet again, another great experience at our corn maze.
And so, Justin, you were talking about the construction project going on right now. What are we going to see there?
Yeah, that's kind of why we're delayed this year. You know, usually we open up that first week of August, and we didn't want to open up in a construction zone. It's just a bit of a hazard for everybody involved, so we said, you know what, we're going to wait till we're opened up. So we're opening a shed which will hopefully incorporate a haunted house this fall, and we're going to have a picnic area on one side of the shed and a golf range on the other side of the shed.
And so a haunted house, the driving range, the hamster ball, the maze. Who keeps all of this straight for you guys? Is it just one person, or who keeps it all going?
Oh, definitely not just one person. Yeah, we work as a team, just like when we create the mazes. It's all teamwork to bring it to life throughout the entire season. So we each play our different roles in what we have to do, and we always make it work.
And so the number one reason somebody should come out to check out King Korn Maze this fall?
I think it's just to have a good time at a low price. I believe that our corn maze is very fun for people of all ages.
And so when you guys are finally open and ready to go, where are people going to hear about this? How do we know what's going on?
We've got a website, we've got Instagram, and we've got Facebook. Our Facebook and Instagram is at King Korn Maze. It's Korn with a K, and our website is www.kingkornmaze.com. That's also Korn with a K.
And so where does somebody find the Korn maze?
We're a mile south and a mile west of Notre Dame.
Pretty easy.
Yeah, pretty easy to get to us, pretty hard to get out.
Well, Justin, Janik, Taya, thank you so much for coming in this morning and talking to us about the Korn maze.
Thank you so much for having us.